Archangel Michael says, something is not what it seems inside your own family walls. A soft lie is being whispered into the ears of someone close to you, someone you would never imagine could be in such deep trouble. Behind their smile is confusion, behind their silence is pressure, and you are being called to witness the unraveling before it's too late. It began subtly, with just one conversation that changed everything. That conversation planted a seed, and someone has been nurturing it with manipulation ever since. This person in your family doesn't even realize that every step they take now is pushing them closer to a danger they can't yet see. Archangel Michael says, the one being led astray still trusts the wrong voice. That voice appears helpful, even charming, but it is carrying poison. It's not a loud threat, it's the quiet kind, the one that slowly makes a person question their judgment, their worth, and their loyalty to you. There was a moment when you saw the shift. You may not have spoken it, but you felt it. A coldness that wasn't there before. Someone you care deeply for has been pulled under a spell, and the puppet master is hiding in plain sight. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The dangerous part is how believable it all looks. It seems like they're just busy, like they've just grown distant, but it's far more than that. They're not walking away from you because of choice, they're being walked away by someone else. That someone has studied you and your family for a long time. They've seen where your walls are soft and where the cracks begin. Their goal isn't just to cause harm, it's to tear apart your foundation from within. The one they've chosen to deceive is vulnerable in a way they haven't told you. They're not weak, but they've been tired, emotionally drained, and that's when the wrong person stepped in with guidance. But what they offered wasn't truth, it was a trap wrapped in care. There are whispers you haven't heard yet. Messages sent in secret. And one person in your family is starting to act like someone else entirely. Type Amen to get blessing 494. Archangel Michael says, your instincts are not lying to you. The quiet hesitations, the sudden changes in tone, the strange behavior, it's all real. You are not imagining that something dark has come between you and this person. They are being pulled toward a promise that sounds too good. It's being disguised as a solution to all their struggles. But they don't realize they are becoming a tool in someone else's mission to destroy what you've built. It's not about money or control, it's about identity. The person misleading your family member wants to rewrite their purpose, their loyalty, and their memory of what your relationship truly is. They want to replace you. You must not let silence win. Even if you feel like speaking up will cause a storm, understand this: a storm is already coming, and it's better to face it with your eyes open than let it destroy you while you're asleep. Type Amen to get blessing 616. The energy around your home has shifted. Even the walls are listening now. Late at night, someone prays not to be caught in the lie, but the grip of manipulation is stronger than their conscience. What was once love is being confused with shame. What was once unity is being twisted into division. And unless the spell breaks, this separation will become permanent. You are being called, not to fight in anger, but to act in truth. You have been given insight that others in your family are blind to right now. That's not a burden, it's a mission. The time to watch and wait has passed. There is a narrow path ahead, and only boldness will lead you through it. If you ignore this, you may wake up to consequences you didn't choose, but still have to bear. Type Amen to get blessing 777. There's a woman who knows exactly what she's doing. She pretends to care about your family's future, but her eyes always shift when she's confronted. She's using the language of love, but every sentence has a silent condition. She may be an outsider by name, but her influence has already snuck in like a shadow at dusk. She knows how to nod in agreement while planting doubts. And she has already turned one person's heart against their own blood. The person being pulled is someone you've protected for years. You've prayed for their strength, encouraged their dreams, and stood beside them when the world walked away. But right now, they're slipping into a belief that you are the problem. The lie being fed is that they will never grow if they stay near you. That the life they want requires leaving you behind. But they don't see that what they're walking toward is wrapped in chains. Type Amen to get blessing 838. Archangel Michael says, "This is a sacred warning, do not dismiss the signs. A final moment is coming. And the one chance you have to protect your family may only appear once. The person who's behind this danger hides their malice in politeness. They act with grace but walk with betrayal. They smile while planting division. They've studied your weaknesses but underestimated your strength. They thought you wouldn't notice the shift. But now that you do, you must be brave enough to stop pretending everything is fine. The one being deceived is scared. They won't admit it. But if you look closely, you'll see it in their eyes, the doubt, the anxiety, the inner war." Type Amen to get blessing 424. They are wondering if they made the wrong choice. And deep inside, they're hoping someone will rescue them from the maze they stepped into. You are the one chosen to pull them out. You must not use harsh words, they've already been bruised by manipulation. You must not use guilt. They're already drowning in confusion. Use love, clear truth, and unshakable peace. You are not alone in this fight. Forces of light are surrounding your home, holding back the darkness that has crept in. But they need you to act in alignment with truth. This is not just about one moment, it's about protecting the legacy of your entire bloodline. The one being attacked is more important than you know. If they are lost, a chain in your destiny may weaken. Type Amen to get blessing 969. There will come a night, very soon, when a message will reach you. It may be a call, a letter, a sentence that seems small, but it will be the sign that confirms everything. When it comes, do not delay. You'll know who the deceiver is by how they react when you speak calmly. They will try to twist your words, provoke your silence, or push the narrative that you're jealous, controlling, or irrational. Don't fall for it. The person you love is watching how you respond. Your clarity could save their spirit. Your silence could hand them over to danger. So rise in strength, speak with clarity, and don't stop until you've brought truth back into the heart that's been misled. You are not too late, but you are on the very edge of the window closing. Type Amen to get blessing 515. There are unseen hands trying to push you to give up. There are whispers sent to your ears trying to tell you, it's not your business anymore. But this is your business, this is your family. Someone lit the fire behind your back. Someone you once greeted warmly. And now they're dancing in the shadows, thinking you'll never find out what they've really done. But you're closer to the truth than you think. And they're growing nervous. That's why they've tried to turn others against you, because they know exposure is near. You're not going crazy. You're not overreacting. You're waking up to what they hoped you'd never see. Type Amen to get blessing 282. The person in danger still has a lifeline. But only if you remain firm. You may lose favor with others temporarily. You may be called names. But your reward will be the restoration of truth. Archangel Michael says, stand firm in your knowing. Do not shrink to make others comfortable. Do not dim your light to keep the peace. Peace built on lies is a prison. Truth spoken with courage is a sword that frees. You have the sword, use it. You will cry. You will ache. But you will also rise. And when this is over, the one who nearly got lost will thank you in ways only heaven can prepare. Type Amen to get blessing 300. You were chosen to see the unseen. To feel what others ignore. To rise when others fall. This deception wasn't meant to succeed. It was meant to test your strength, your discernment, and your readiness to lead. And you are proving you were never as fragile as they assumed. The days ahead won't be easy, but they will be worth it. Because at the end of this war, someone you love will return with new eyes, free of illusion. The betrayer will be exposed. The lie will collapse. And your name will be remembered as the one who stood in truth while others kneeled in confusion. Type Amen to get blessing 101. Your family is shifting. Your voice is needed. Your time is now. This message came as a whisper, but it's meant to shake your soul. Do not abandon it. They hoped you'd sleep through the warning. But you've opened your eyes. Now finish what you were born to do. You are being watched by the heavens. Protected by light. And no darkness can take what truth is ready to reclaim. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. There is a particular day approaching. You may not know it yet, but it has already been marked in the spiritual realm. That day will bring a confrontation or revelation that could flip everything around. This confrontation may come in the form of a meeting, a sudden argument, or a surprising confession. But it will feel divinely timed. You will see the true face of someone you've trusted too long, and finally understand why you felt the tension building without explanation. You may feel a strong push to walk away from it all. You may want to say, "I've done enough," and retreat to protect your peace. But if you leave now, the door to healing might shut behind you, and someone close to you might fall further under the spell of deception. You are not just a relative. You are the guardian of spiritual truth in this family. Whether others recognize it or not, your presence carries light that reveals what's hidden. Type Amen to get blessing 834. The spiritual world is in motion around your house. Forces are aligning for a final clash. If you listen closely, you'll feel the tension in the air. It's not imagined, it's real. This person you love is being drawn into an agreement that sounds beneficial, but will bring only loss. They are being tempted with quick solutions, easy answers, and promises of independence, but they are walking into spiritual debt. You may have even heard them speak with unfamiliar language recently. They are echoing the words of someone else. And if you trace it, you'll find it leads back to a manipulator who doesn't want healing, they want control. This enemy has studied how your family breaks. They are using a precise formula of emotional weakness, false kindness, and psychological distance. And if you don't act now, a powerful fracture will occur. Type Amen to get blessing 224. Archangel Michael says, you must act without rage but with power. Do not let your pain become poison. Let it become purpose. When you confront the issue, do so with unwavering clarity. Don't be pulled into drama. Speak only the truth, with calm, undeniable authority. Your words will carry weight in the spirit realm if you say them with alignment. Darkness cannot twist what is spoken in divine timing and from a heart rooted in justice. You've been prepared for this confrontation for longer than you know. You are not stepping into battle, you are stepping into freedom. But someone's chains will only break if you say the words they forgot they needed to hear. Type Amen to get blessing 999. There will be resistance. There will be backlash. But do not let it distract you. The deceiver will panic when exposed. They will try to shift blame, play the victim, or twist history to confuse everyone involved. But stand your ground. Your memory is correct. Your heart didn't lie. The signs you saw were real, and now, everyone else will begin to see them too. One by one, the veils will drop. The manipulator's web will unravel. And the one who nearly turned against you will return, not just in apology, but in deep gratitude. Type Amen to get blessing 585. The enemy thought you'd stay silent. They believed they had silenced your spiritual sensitivity. But what they forgot is that silence doesn't mean ignorance, it means preparation. You've been gathering strength behind the scenes. Watching. Praying. Building up power for the exact moment of unveiling. When the truth is revealed, you must be ready to embrace both chaos and clarity. Some people will apologize, others won't. Some will cry, some will curse. But the moment will change the spiritual DNA of your family. A generational pattern is about to be broken. This deception was the final test before your household steps into a new cycle of restoration. Type Amen to get blessing 112. You will remember this season as painful, but powerful. Every tear will return as triumph. Every moment of doubt will come back as divine confirmation. The one who was misled will begin to speak differently. They'll cry. They'll ask questions. And in that moment, they'll need your warmth, not your wrath. Let them back in with boundaries, but not bitterness. Teach them what real love looks like. Show them that truth still welcomes the wounded home. Because after this, they will never follow another deceiver again. You are not just saving them, you are building their immunity to darkness. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Archangel Michael says, do not be afraid of exposure, it is the key to restoration. The enemy thrives in secrecy. But once light floods in, they flee. You may see old messages, hidden files, unexplained meetings or secretive phone calls. These aren't to break you, they are to confirm what heaven already showed you. Use discernment. Some truths will hurt, but they will heal more than they harm. You were made to see what others overlook. This storm is clearing a path for deeper honesty, stronger roots, and unshakable unity. But only if you follow the instructions being whispered in your spirit now. Type Amen to get blessing 331. You're not being paranoid. You're being positioned. You're not overthinking. You're being spiritually awakened. Let the tears come. Let the heaviness move through you. Then stand taller than you ever have before. Your words, once spoken, will have consequences. But they will also carry authority. You are not just confronting deception, you are activating protection. The next 3 days will be sensitive. Watch what's said. Watch what is not said. Watch who shows up and who suddenly goes quiet. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Someone is scared you're getting too close to the truth. They may act friendly, they may send kind messages. But their fear is real. They know that once you speak, their plan ends. You must not delay. You must not retreat. And you must not second-guess your insight. You are spiritually backed. Heaven is on high alert around your home. You are not crazy, you are chosen to see clearly. The air has changed because truth is rising. And this rise will not be stopped. Type Amen to get blessing 617. There is a key moment when silence breaks. That moment is now. You will feel your heart beat faster. You will feel chills when it's time to speak. Follow that nudge. Someone in your family will soon whisper, "I don't know who I am anymore." When they do, you will be ready. You will help them remember. Because their identity has been covered by lies. But your presence will uncover their truth. They still love you. Deep down, they're crying for you. But the spell must be broken with your courage. Type Amen to get blessing 727. The final confrontation may not look how you imagined. It might not be dramatic. It might be one moment of calm honesty that shifts everything. But it will happen. And when it does, you must speak with no bitterness. Only clarity, strength, and sacred truth. This script is not fiction. This is your life's divine timeline unfolding. The signs are too loud to ignore. You've read this far for a reason. Your soul brought you here. Because the message was always meant for you. This person in your family still has time. But they are standing on a fragile line between being lost forever and being pulled back by love. And you are their last light. There is something else you need to know, something you haven't yet been told by anyone. A second person has been involved from the background, hiding behind politeness, blending in with smiles. This individual has been feeding the manipulator information from within your own circle. They are not strangers. They may have sat at your table, heard your plans, and hugged you as if nothing was wrong. But their eyes, when no one was watching, were fixed on your downfall. Your trust was their opportunity. Your kindness was their entry point. But they never expected you to see through the cracks so clearly. Now, they are growing uneasy. Your silence is no longer their comfort, it's their warning. They can sense the shift, the awakening, the divine fire in your presence. Type Amen to get blessing 585. Archangel Michael says, "You are now walking in the spiritual authority that was always yours. The plans set against you are falling apart, one deception at a time. And those who tried to divide your family are running out of space to hide. This family member, the one in danger, is spiritually tied to you. What happens to them echoes in your life. That's why the enemy targeted them first, to reach you without ever touching you directly. But heaven saw it. The angels recorded it. And now the time has come for a divine reversal. The deceiver's strategy is broken. Their words are being turned back against them. Their influence is weakening by the hour. Type Amen to get blessing 303. The one you love is beginning to question the things they believed. They may not tell you yet, but inside, their heart is growing loud with doubt. That's your sign that the spell is cracking. When they come to you, meet them with compassion. Do not shame them for believing lies. Let your embrace speak louder than your anger. They were misled, but not lost. They were confused, but not condemned. And now, they are searching for the safe place they once had in your presence. Be that safe place again. Not soft, but safe. Not blind, but bold. Type Amen to get blessing 787. The spirit of betrayal that touched your family will now be uprooted. You will notice certain people becoming quiet, distant, or suddenly defensive. Let them go. Their silence is their confession. Let the relationships that crumble, crumble. Let the doors that close, stay shut. What is leaving now is not meant for the season that's coming. You are stepping into a cleaner space, a spiritually purified place. The energy around your name is being renewed. And your story will not be one of loss, but of divine justice. This person who was deceived, they will speak your name again with honor. And they will help defend you against the very forces that once tried to tear you apart. Type Amen to get blessing 919. This was never about a petty fight or family drama. This was spiritual warfare wearing familiar faces. And you have just become a victor in a battle you didn't even know had begun. Your discernment saved lives. Your strength broke a chain. And your courage activated something powerful that will now flow through future generations. This family will not end in brokenness. This story will not close in betrayal. Because you rose, you confronted, and you revealed. The heavens are now singing your name, not for fame, but for faithfulness. Type Amen to get blessing 141. You will notice changes around you soon. The one who was pulled into danger will start to smile differently again, lighter, freer. They will return not just as they were, but better than they've ever been. This reconnection will heal more than just a bond. It will bring healing to others who watched from the sidelines. Your breakthrough will ripple through generations. The truth is now awake, and it cannot go back to sleep. Every dark corner has been touched by light. And every lie spoken will now be countered with clarity. You did not lose this battle. You redirected its ending. Type Amen to get blessing 626. Archangel Michael says, from this point forward, you will notice strange blessings. Things will return to you that you didn't even know you lost: respect, clarity, even finances that were blocked. The deceiver will start to face strange misfortunes. This is not your doing, it is divine justice. You were protected, even when you didn't know what you needed protection from. You'll find yourself at peace where there was once panic. The tears will stop. The weight will lift. And your spirit will feel light again. You've walked through fire, and it didn't burn you. It refined you. And now, the gold in your soul will shine brighter than ever before. Type Amen to get blessing 717. There is someone in heaven who's been watching all of this. They are smiling right now, knowing that you followed the spiritual nudge they sent. You may have felt them in your dreams, or sensed their presence in quiet moments. They've seen every tear, every betrayal, every word you had to bite back. And now, they are rejoicing, not just for the outcome, but for the courage you showed along the way. They whispered this message to you long before you read it. They aligned the timing. They opened the door for you to receive this truth. You are divinely connected, deeply loved, and fully surrounded. No shadow can remain where your presence walks now. Type Amen to get blessing 848. This message is your confirmation. You are not crazy. You are not dramatic. You are exactly who your family needed in this moment. The manipulator failed. The trap failed. And the curse they tried to place has returned to them multiplied. There is peace coming that you've never known before. A peace that doesn't depend on who stays or leaves. A peace that sits deep inside your chest and tells you, you've done what heaven asked. You will sleep better. Breathe deeper. And smile with a knowing that no one can take from you. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Soon, others in your family will come to you. They will say, you were right. They will admit they didn't see what you saw. They will thank you for not giving up. For holding your ground. For speaking when it hurt. For being the only one who didn't run. You will be remembered not for your silence, but for your stand. Not for your bitterness, but for your boldness. This chapter is closing with power. A new one is beginning with promise. And your name will echo through it with honor.